Hi everyone, Kelt here, bringing you my thoughts on the British royal family and Harry and Meghan. And today I'm talking about the visit of President Donald J. Trump and his wife Melania to the UK. President Trump's visit to the UK was something special, really full of energy from the very beginning. He stepped off that plane and straight into Windsor Castle, greeted by King Charles with all the royal pomp, but you could tell right away who carried himself like he was in charge. Look at these photographs again. King Charles with his hands firmly clasped behind his back, not once, not twice, but every single time the cameras clicked. Some people noticed it straight away, almost like he was holding still, letting Trump take the centre. Not awkward, not nervous, more like he'd decided early on that this wasn't his moment anymore. And why would that be? Has his role finished? President Trump has this way now of walking into countries, Ukraine, Saudi, Japan, and walking out with clearer deals, stronger borders, and tariffs that actually protect workers instead of bleeding them dry. Britain feels no different. Keir Starmer stood there listening like a student who just found the professor he didn't know he needed. The word is that they're already talking numbers, long-term trade resets. President Trump is not sightseeing. He's rearranging furniture. Melania walked beside him like she'd read the room a month ago. Her hat was, yes, pulled low, and quite dramatic, but not sinister. It was pure theatre in the best sense. Not vendetta, but with her eyes half hidden and her posture straight, she didn't smile until she absolutely wanted to, and when she did, it landed. Elegant isn't enough. She looked untouchable, like someone who decided exactly how much warmth she was giving out and when. And yet flip to her walking with Catherine through the scout hut. Suddenly she's laughing, kneeling down to a little girl tying knots, sleeves rolled up. Same woman, two moods, both real. Catherine looked lighter than I've seen in ages, colour back in her cheeks, and Melania matched it. Two beautiful women who know what cameras do, but still chose to look human. X is raving about it. Mel and Kate trading scout badges like normal mums, one woman wrote. If that's power dressing, sign me up. And the dinner, that's when it really warmed up. President Trump leaned over, told Catherine some line about her laugh being better medicine than any palace doctor, and she actually laughed. Proper laugh, not polite. He kept glancing across, once calling her absolutely radiant, while Charles watched with that small, almost amused nod. Trump praised her health twice in public. Not flattery, definitely felt genuine, and she warmed visibly. It was like she'd decided, okay, this man's all right. And Charles, inspecting the guards with President Trump, he let him go first. The guest usually does the honours, because that's the rule. But President Trump walked it like it wasn't courtesy, like it was natural, like he would lead the line. Charles trailed back, hands still locked behind him. That was no accident, no nerves, more like acknowledgement. The power isn't about crowns anymore. It's about who walks front centre. You could almost draw a line from the tarmac, through the castle walls, right into the banquet hall, and every step that President Trump took pushed the centre of gravity with him, deals being made whispered in corridors, Melania quietly charming the press pool, Catherine loosening up, and Charles, although he was smiling, he was mostly watching. And people on X are not letting it go. King's hands behind back, 3 photos running. Either he's cold or he's bowing out, one account said. Another, Trump just sorted out Asia, Middle East and UK's turn to get the memo. No one's calling it dramatic, but everyone's seeing it. It feels less like a state visit and more like the world quietly realigning around one man. Quite the night. So let me have your thoughts. Subscribe if you haven't already. Like if you liked it. Ding the bell for alerts for more videos. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. I'm leaving you with a slideshow of some of the photos of that incredible visit.